All right, I'm here. And let me know if you can hear me in the comments. We have this mic that I don't even know where to put it. Hello, my name is Miladies. I am your spirit shifter here, guiding you on your journey towards self-awareness. Okay, share this with a friend. We're about to start a love reading. Let me put this mic somewhere that it won't be like. Okay, hold on. Can you hear me? Hey, let me know if you can hear me. I'm gonna put the mic up here. Let me know if you can hear me. Please and thank you. Perfect. All right. So happy November. Okay, I got a few announcements, and I will also be sharing a quick story time. So be here with me. Be here with me. All right. So the first thing that I'm going to say is, oh, it's playing around. Thank you for the love. All right. We are a few subscribers away from 650. Once we get to 650, I'm going to do a giveaway. So for those of you who are over here and not on YouTube, get over there so you can be part of this giveaway. All right. Do I need some lip gloss? I need some lip gloss. All right. The second thing is, did I say that I love you? Yeah, I did say that I love you. We're getting into 2025. So a lot of my videos coming up will be geared towards 2025. You know, I'm over 2024. I'm pretty sure you are as well. Not in a low vibrational way, in a way of what's next, right? Depending on how you experience your Gregorial year, you know, I'm ready for 2025. Nonetheless, there is a lot of things that I would love to prepare you for in 2025, like the Pisces Virgo energy that's going to be lasting for 18 months, that is going to be geared towards our health. So prepare yourself to begin that mental health healing, that financial healing, like our health specifically. Hey, Rich Rising Soul Family. All right. So I'll talk more about that. Nonetheless, I have available the 2025 12-month personal reading available. Me and you will get together and we'll go over what's going to be advisable for 2025 for the next 12 months. So you'll get what opportunities are coming in and what challenges are coming in, as well as 3 major questions that you may have for 2025. This is something that I do not for everyone, and I don't keep it on for a very long time. So get it while the seal is hot. All right. I enjoy doing these 12-month readings with some of my peers and coworkers and collaborators. We do this, and it just be phenomenal to receive some advice prior to the year starting. We always go back and we're like, what the fuck? This shit is real. So if you are ready, come through. All right, the Reiki flow, we're closing in 2 days. It's geared towards come on, because there's a lot going on. The Reiki flow is geared towards, oh, why are you drawing a blank? Building trust. See, I just have to get it. Building trust and being in receiving mode. So there we are doing activities to build trust on not just what we see, but also what's in the unknown, what is your spirit guides giving you unexpectedly, or what are you waiting for and you're hesitant because you feel like it's not going to come through. These are the things that we're talking about in the Reiki box, as well as receiving daily Reiki. So get your ass over there, because next month will be the last month for the Reiki box, and we'll be taking a break. So for those of you who are part of the Reiki box, yes, we will take a break. So the membership will shut down and we'll restart back in April during the new astrological year. So that way you can take a break, harness that energy. Things that I put out here is not for a long time, all right? It's for a good time, not a long time. So take advantage. Don't forget about the free articles that I have for y'all. Always talk about something new, something good, something new. Okay. And where you can find all this at Pensite. Find me on Pensite, Google me, Galactic Hood Buddha. Okay. Now, when we're talking about love, we look at Mars and Venus, what they doing, how they doing it, and who they doing it with, right? Yes, because Venus is geared towards what our desires are. Yes, it collaborates with love. Nonetheless, it's what our desires um, seek out for, connections with people, how we interact, beauty, worthiness, abundance. So Venus is now in Capricorn. It wasn't Sagittarius. So y'all was having a lot of fun out there, right? Meeting people, getting frisky. Scorpio season. I know y'all having fun. You ain't got to tell me, but tell me. And so, with that being said, some of us may have met some people. You know, some of our love lives might have gotten spicier. Okay. Now, with Venus going into Capricorn, it's like, skirt. Okay, we have fun. Now, where this is going. And this is where those beautiful conversations are stirring up. If I'm not mistaken, let me check. Mercury should also already be in Capricorn, but it could still be in Scorpio. I mean Sagittarius, pardon. Hold up. Because I'll be doing a lot, all right? I'll be doing enough. Okay, Mercury's in Sagittarius. My apologies. So our minds are still in the space of playing around, testing things out, seeing what's going on out there, right? While Venus is like, okay, yes, this is what you're thinking. Now, what is your desire? Do you desire to continue this love experience, right? Whether you're married, whether if you doing some self-love, right? Where are you going with all of this? All right. Mars is that masculine energy, Venus is that feminine energy. Y'all not gonna get this every time we do this video. This is what Spirit wants me to share with y'all right now. Okay. And so Mars right now is in Leo. So again, this hot, heavy sexual desire energy is out there and it's aggressive. All right. So, what are you doing with yourself? Hello, hello. What are you doing with yourself when it comes to love, when it comes to self love? Right now, for me, I'm doing the 21-day mirror work with Louise Hayes. And that is more to connect with my inner child, right? Because I did not start connecting with my inner child till I was 33 years old, which was just recent. Like, it's not like I've been banging with her. Like I was like, sis, sit down for a couple of years. Boom. She was like, okay. So right now we in that space. So I'm taking Scorpio season, right? This is the story time. Taking Scorpio season to dig deep into my emotions with my inner child so that I can be able to nurture her, right? Because it is excruciating. These are my one of my pictures. Look at me, I was so cute. So I'll be like, sis, where are So anyway, so I do activities with her, and one of my friends suggested yesterday. So shout out to my Scorpio friend that I sit there and combine my inner child activities with the age. So that was a good thing. She has said that before, and now I'm going to be using it. So, a prime example, if I was jumping rope at the age of 5, let me do that activity to heal that part of my inner child. So, yes, it's getting deep like that. And this is why I'm sharing. What part of love are you in? What chapter are you in for yourself? All right. Hey, Tracy. So Mars is there. Mars is in Leo. Leo's about the heart. Venus in Capricorn, more on the material, more on the grounding. So the heart wants to ground. So the feminine is like, let's do it. All right. So for those of you who are ready to call in, right, that love experience, that love life, whatever it is, the one, which I don't know what your story is. Again, get connected, get real, get down and dirty, start releasing. All right. Are we gonna have the same love story for the rest of our lives? We have to change the narrative. We are always battling with what we do not want, which is what we continuously keep saying. All right, I don't want this, I don't want that. Okay. Me and my friends do this thing where we like, so what do you want? Let's talk about what you do want. And we always pressure. Like that's a little bit aggressive of us. But what do you want? Right? Rather than what you do not want. And begin there. All right, so that's my spiel on that. And we're just going to get right into it. I got 2 cards for each zodiac sign. One card is going to be whether if you're in a love relationship, whether if you started dating. It's, you guys know I take one card and break it down into like 3 different sections. This message is not for everybody. So, you know, take what you desire. And please, for those of you who are live here, can y'all hit that like button or leave a little comment or something, you know, once the video is over so that it could be shared with other people. I will say, I've been traveling a lot this year in particular, and I'm all the way off. Like, I have to restart my daily routines. I'm starting to think that I am going to have to create a routine to a traveling routine so I can stay on track with my vitamins, my minerals. Like I'm all over the place when it comes to my health. But I'm keeping it real. But one thing's for sure, one thing is certain, we got the tools to get back into alignment. All right, so who we with? Let's start off with let me bring you closer. So we're using these light worker cards, and then we're using I don't know the name of these cards, but I love them so much. And I know the lady too. Not personally, but I do know her because I interview her. In between tarot. All right. So go ahead, take a deep breath with me. All right. Angels and archangels, thank you so much for being here, for protecting and for guiding. We are starting off with Aries because I do not want to get confused. You know, if I start somewhere else, I don't know. All right, Aries, sun, moon, and rising. I would suggest that you look at your moon sign. Moon sign is connected to your emotions. Your emotion is connected to LOVE. Look at your Venus sign. Okay. Oh, listen, sorry. Well, you can look at me, but hey, all right. You're doing too much, Aries. All right. Y'all see my mic? Well, ladies. Okay. The angels and archangels, thank you so much for being here, for protecting and for guiding. Aries, November 2024. Okay, you have the 2 of Swords in reverse. So right now, Aries, you can see right here. Oh, that looks cool. All right, because sometimes the light be bugging. All right, so there's 2 of Swords. There's 2 things that I see happening here. For those of you who have a crush, you're being ignored by your crush, right, Aries? Or you could be the one ignoring your crush, not recognizing who's in front of you because you are on some war stuff right now. Whatever it is that you're battling, Aries, you're not noticing that there is somebody out there actually trying to get your attention to ask you out on a date or something. I feel like first and foremost, calm the fuck down, Aries. All right. What? Oh, I don't know what happened. All right, so calm down, Aries, because right now, whatever it is that you're battling with, it is calling for a little cool down. Why? Mars, again, Mars is being very aggressive. It was just in Cancer, it was in its emotions. So for my Aries, we are very, very, very emotional right now, very aggressive when it comes to our relationships and what we desire. So some of y'all might even be in the space of breaking it off with somebody and not telling them that you're breaking it off. All right. So this is also happening here. The other thing I see here is that there's not a lot of communication when it comes to what you desire in a relationship for those of you who are in transition into your next love life. So there's you still don't know what you want, um or what you do want. You don't know what you do want in a relationship. You still shifting through the, shall I stay like this for another year or shall I continue to open myself up for LOVE? So there is a battle going on here with the swords. I do feel like it's the battles of the mind, right? Two partnerships, battles of the mind. Do it or do it not. Some of you are also, I do feel like you have some stalkers as well, or some of you who are in a relationship are starting to feel, how can I say, feel like there's something going on in the relationship. It could be either way. Is somebody having infidelity, going through infidelity? It feels like it. You want to know why? Look back here. Hold on. Boom, boom, boom. Back here, there's this man. Look at this man right here. Or this person. So back here, there's this person. All right, that's hidden in the background. So to me, it's like it's giving, there's some secrets going on here with my Aries. Some of y'all might be dating on the low and are connected to someone who you can see a future with, so everything is being on a hush hush. Others of you are in transition. Oh, right here. Others of you are in transition into leaving and starting anew. There's a lot of silent movement going on here for November for Aries. It's a lot of thinking when it comes to love. So whether if you're in your current relationship, you may be even in the space of rethinking how you guys can spark up that energy. And right now, like I shared, is a very great time. If you didn't hear what happened on what I shared earlier with Venus and Mars, is a very good time, especially for you to spice up, right? If you feel like you can still salvage the relationship, spice it up. With the cape, I do feel like some of y'all are guarded though. The cape, not only the cape, like this whole armor. The fuck you guarded for? What's going on? Like, how is this person gonna get to you if you out here talking about nobody loves me? Yo, come on, Aries. Suggestion here is work with your solar plexus. You see the sun there? Hey, you can't. You see the sun? Work with your solar plexus. Work with your solar plexus. You feel like you are not deserving of a relationship, you know, let's get that together. Let's get the month of November to get it all in alignment towards what we desire. Because this right here is given that F love, loving for me energy. Others of you are ready, but it definitely is that non-communication in relationships right now. Get your thoughts together and speak up. Get your thoughts together and speak up. Our desires are screaming louder than our actions. Ooh, our desires are screaming louder than our actions. Mirror. It says who or what is triggering you. Yes. All right. With this mirror card, do you see that? Like whoever it is that you're with. So for those of you who are just getting into a for those of you who are meeting someone, you can be meeting somebody who is mirroring your energy. And this happens so that we can be able to have reflection on love. So some of you are in that space. Other of you who are in a relationship, there is a moment of an aha moment where you guys do elevate to the next level based on the reflection that you have towards each other and what you put in the relationship. So here I'm getting whatever you put in the relationship is coming back. So if it was unhealthy stuff, unhealthy things are surfacing. So this is what you are getting triggered with. Okay. For others of you, I do feel Aries, again, working on the relationship aspect that has placed you in a space of feeling like love does not exist. It's time to clear that up. Past relationship, inner child issues, uh, self-worth concerns, all of that is happening right now. So do that mirror work. 21 days with Louise Hayes. Go to YouTube, type it in, do some mirror work, all right? And this is not about the blame game for the love department. Let's take accountability, Aries. All right. Moving along. Taurus, Tauro. What we doing? All right, reverse with the wands, the 6 of wands in reverse. Fire. I do feel like you are in the space, Taurus, of reigniting your fire. So in the reverse, Aries, remember yours was in the reverse too. So that means everything is internal for you as well. First and foremost, look at this. Look at the white horse. Look at the man with his back turned to this person. Look at they both not facing each other. So Taurus right here, what I'm getting, I am getting that there is someone who is resigning in a relationship. You see how he threw that away? So he can be he or she. So some of y'all are exiting a relationship. It's just not working anymore. You see how she has one, I like to call these matches. She has one match lit, one wand of whatever. I'm gonna call it a match. Leave me alone. All right. And so this person is like, you know what? I'm gonna take my passion and what I desire in a relationship into my own hands, and I'm just gonna light up my own fire. Fuck that. I ain't got time for it. I really don't. Others of you are like, there was someone who was there for you, Taurus, and because you were so focused on yourself and focusing on what you wanted to do and not what we can do together, that person is exiting. That could be you, right? There's some tiredness in the way my Tauruses have been experiencing love. So there is some changes. Uranus is still in Taurus, so there is unexpected shifting. Okay, and with that Venus and Sagittarius having all that fun, I feel like some of my Tauruses, yeah, having some fun. And in addition to that, you're like, okay, how can I reignite what my desires are, even if you are in a relationship? I do feel like once again, this after Scorpio, well, we're still in Scorpio season, but I know that is November. So everything that has been shifting, we're in the space now because we had that Libra energy while we was partying. Okay, focus. We are in the space now, Taurus, of saying, you know what? I'm gonna go back to taking my time. Some of y'all have been wavy, which is not your norm in relationships. You're gonna go back to taking your time. And what does that look like for you? I do feel like something rushed into your life the last 2 months for some of you, and it could be this relationship. It rushed in, and we didn't see what was the true potential. Excuse me, the true colors of this person, or you didn't show your true colors. Because sometimes y'all be having a couple of personalities. I could say that because I have a lot of Taurus friends. All right, so with the 6, it does talk about bringing harmony into what you are looking to place into this new relationship that's coming towards your way. For those of you who are transitioning into your next love life, doing that self-love. But for those of you who are doing that self-love, it is talking about like give yourself options. Like don't just hold on to that one. Give yourself options. Give yourself options. Because I do feel like you're tired. And because you're tired, you like, okay, I met this person and that's it. Not recognizing that there's more options for you right now. Let's say this, Taurus, write a love letter. All right. Well, if you're in a relationship or not, and in that love letter, place there what your desires are. And if you are in a partnership, provide that letter and make it a game with you and your partner where you both sit down, light up some candles, not too many, all right? Caution, caution, all right? And sit down, have some dinner, and write a love letter to each other of what your new desires are. Your new desires. And let's not ask, oh, where did this come from? Oh, I thought we did this before. We're starting fresh. All right. That Taurus full moon is coming up as well on the 15th. So there's a lot that you're releasing. All right. What y'all doing out here? Love is intense right now, baby. That's Scorpio is not playing. Get grounded. Taurus. I felt, see, I felt it. Oh, yeah. Yes, it is. Look, get grounded, Taurus. Empathy, highly sensitive, connect with nature. I feel like you guys, Tauruses, y'all weren't centered in whatever you were going through in your love life. So right now, what you're being asked to do is to ground yourself for the month of November and go again, writing that love letter, whether if you are again in a current relationship or you're transitioning into one. Write the letter. All right. Go out into nature. Get back into the pleasure of nature for you. All right. And that does talk about also food. I feel like go out and have luxurious dinners with yourself first, even if you have another significant other. So you can now once again see what do I desire? Because I do feel like there was a lot of, yes, we're a union, and then the union got into creating one. And then now some of us don't even know who we are when we're not with our significant others. So what is the pleasure? Yes. Let's move on. It's a love, because what happens, what we were doing, we was focusing on the moolah, we was focusing on partying. You know, the heart was like, hibernation season is coming up. Calm down. Yo, when the flowers is out, the sun is out, we be lit. As soon as them leaves starts falling, you like, hey, yo, what's going on? You feeling naked, vulnerable, like, depending on what part of the world you're in. But either ways, you experience some type of weather change. All right. Gemini. Gemini. Oh, hell no. But first and foremost, this is why, because you probably did. Gemini, are you getting married? Look at this. This is a contract. First and foremost, you might be signing to something that you desire, that you love. You're in the space of probably, like I say, getting married. Who's getting married? Some of y'all getting married on the low, right? There's only 2 people that's going to be available to know that you're getting married. Some of y'all are marrying into wealth. Some of y'all have a soul contract that's being connected at this time when it comes to LOVE. I don't know what's going on. Love. Some of y'all Geminis already wrote your love letter. You have done that work. The 7 is spirit is with you. Spirit is guiding you. Gemini, I'm getting this pleasurable energy of you feel good about whatever it is that you're doing in your love life, whether you're experiencing it, you and your partner, you guys are going again. Some of y'all have been, I'm hearing 5 years, you guys been together. So now what happens? That relationship is going to be popping off. You guys are going to be getting engaged in November, or there's a talk about that. Y'all know the holidays. People love to be cliche with the holidays. So don't say that I said that and then, you know, there's no engagement party or engagement announcement and now you mad at me. Go ahead and figure out your love situation. All right. I'm just sharing. This is not for everybody. Others of you with the seven of coins, worthiness, right? When it comes to love, you build, Gemini, you build a magnificent relationship with money. And again, like I said, you could be signing to something that you enjoy, right? So November is looking very prosperous for you in love. So for those of you who have been in transition into your next love life, I can see that you might be even calling in that lover, right? We're not looking, but we're calling in. How are we calling in? We're being centered, we're opening up, and we're saying, yes, I'm open to receive, LOVE. All right. First, and y'all drop all my cards. Give me 1 second, because y'all mad hype. Some of y'all are, yeah, there's a lot of healing that you have done, sun, moon, and rising. And so right now you in the space of receiving love. And that even means having great friendships, great right? Because when we talk about relationship, it's also about the friends around us. So I do feel like you've been able to create a nice group around you. So things are going to be looking up for you. When it comes to love, like I said, everything is a go. So if you've been dating somebody, I want to say for the last 3 months, give it a try. 7 is about going with the unknown, right? Spirit is unknown, going with the unknown because you know that you're worth it. All right. For you, this love energy in November is about worthiness, knowing that you're worthy, and you like, I am. So if you've been connecting, here's a little upgrade. Connect with Archangel Chamuel, look him up, and see how Archangel Chamuel can bring in more of that love experience for you and create an unexpected connection. I love those. Okay, Jenny. I like this. Oh, trust the Nigel. All right, it says, what is the Nigel feel? The Nigel feeling trying to tell you. So this right here is, again, with 7, it's spirit, the unknown, trusting your intuition. Look at those two people again. What the fuck did I say? This person look like she getting married. What? Stop it. Here comes the bride. Stop it. In your Rihanna voice. You found love in the hardest place. Hey, this looks like a hard place. You know, I do feel like some of y'all, again, with the clouds, there is some type, a little bit of confusion on which way you desire to go. Nonetheless, trust your intuition. Your intuition is guiding you. With the purple, again, intuition. Speak to a few friends about this, but nonetheless, not too many. This really looks like something very intimate happening for you in your love life for November. I'm happy for you. Aries and Taurus, talk to me. Oh, book a reading. All right. Cancer. Cancer, what's up? All right. I'm feeling really, really happy for Cancer. What y'all getting? Let me see. I mean, I'm feeling happy, whatever. It's still good for me. 4 of Swords. I do feel like I know I said it's still good, but check this out. Listen. All right. So the reality is, Cancer, that whatever it was in the past, I do feel like whatever it was in the past that was holding you back from your true desire, you have basically pretty much killed it off. This to me talks about baggage being released. All right. And with the red, I do feel like it was an emotional baggage. There was some type of surrendering that's going to be happening for you in November, right? And in the back, I do feel like this was a long time coming. Those people behind, I can feel like it's you moving through the stages of love, and as you're moving through the stages, you're ending things with yourself. You see that moon there? That moon there is also about emotions, right? So Hear me out. Mars is in Cancer. With Mars being in Cancer, you a bit aggressive, more aggressive than usual. All right. So there is a lot that you're releasing, and this can be past partners, right? Sometimes Cancer can have long-term partners, secret partners. Cancer is very good at keeping secrets. You will never fucking know. For themselves, they kind of like chattermouths though. Nonetheless, I do feel like some Cancers who were in relationships are letting that go and killing that off. Others of you in your friendships, there was some type of backstabbing that is there. All right. And so right now you stood up for yourself and you just like, F that. I'm not going to let you treat me like that no more. Because sometimes Cancers can be people pleasing people. Yeah. So you're not in that space anymore. All right. And so you're killing all of that off. So there's this strength of standing in what you desire this month. All right. Even if you are in a relationship. Do I feel like there's a sense of emotional battles for my Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Yes. Right. There is. I'm not going to act like it's not for November. Nonetheless, when that Taurus full moon comes in, right? Again, for the last 6 months with that Taurus full moon on the 15th, what have you been experiencing in your love life for the last 6 months? Is it something that is pleasing you, or is it something that makes you feel like this? Right? This could be you here, or this could be you. Which one are you choosing to embody? The warrior inside of you, or the one that's surrendering to what can happen? It's a lot going on there. All right. And the reason why, some of y'all are ready to get into love and you are releasing that notion of I am not lovable. You're shifting that mindset. There's I do with the swords again. There's a lot of mental shifting when it comes to your self-worth. So if even being in a relationship, some of y'all just tired of being like, y'all don't even like that title anymore. Oh, the nurturing one. Fuck nurturing right now. And that's what Mars is in Cancer right now, to give you a different sense of what nurturing looks like. Let yourself build on a new foundation of what that looks like so people can follow. We follow the water signs to show us how to navigate through emotions. Give us a little oomph, Cancer. Ooh, the initiation. Rite of passage, crossing the threshold. So, see, that's what I'm saying. You are going through some shit. You see that right there? Before you can get to this beautiful, beautiful energy right here, there's a space of darkness that's coming in for you so that you can release it. Not to stay there. We're not staying. Do you see that? It's not for you to stay there. It's for you to take the steps, right? Not skipping steps when it comes to what you desire to experience, how you desire to be treated, what your worth is when it comes to money and work. This also talks about that. This talks about speaking up for yourself at work. That love energy with your co-workers and your boss. Are you getting paid enough? There's snakes here, lightning. All right. But the initiation, again, like I shared, initiating a new form of love for yourself, and no pressure, but for the world. So that we can stop saying that you guys are always nurturing and people pleasers. All right. Oh, let's go. My mic is still on. Yeah. All right. Y'all know, because then I got to get the other one. Cancer rising. Hey. Venus and Cancer. Ooh. All right, Leo. Leo, what the fuck are you hiding from? Oh my God. All right. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, you guys are hiding. You have a lot of candidates? Is that what it is? I feel like some of y'all have way too many options than you could have thought of. And now November is like, the heat is on, right? Others of you, I feel like somebody exited a relationship and didn't tell anybody. And so now there's a lot of questions. First and foremost, Leo, what are you doing? Or you could be stalking somebody who told you they didn't want to be with you. So there's a bit going on here. So I will share, right? This person is in water. So some of my Leos are in their emotions at this time. You have Mars running and ripping in your sign for the next 6 months, doing retrogrades, backflips. Mars is doing a lot for you, right? And so, with that being said, I will say two things. See what your love life looks like for the next 6 months. And I know that sounds a bit intense. Nonetheless, there is a lot going on for you here. And being in your emotions could mean that you can technically really run away, right? Run away from dealing with some of the emotional baggages that are coming to look for you. I'm sorry. It's a search party for you, Leo. Mars with the fire of Mars. No, yep. Yeah. And then remember with the Leo is the heart, right? So the heart is hiding from other people's opinions and desires. Like I feel like my Leo Sun, Moon, and Rising is all about yourself right now. That Aries energy is right what drives me. So there is a bit of self-centered selfishness going on at this time. But I also do feel like other people that you're dating is looking for that themselves. So you could be the one that they're hiding from and they want some time for themselves. There's a moment right now of really speaking clearly about what the next steps are in the relationships that we're in, that relationship that we desire to get into, right? Venus has been direct all year. All year, Venus has been moving forward, giving us multiple opportunities to tap into different love experiences. And so right now it's getting to the nitty gritty, right? Especially right cuffing season. Uh, who do you want to share yourself with? Is it Mark, Peter, and Paul, right? Or is it you being with yourself right now? So there will be a lot of breakup considerations at this time. I feel like there's going to be some damage being done during the full moon in Taurus. This is about pleasure. Mm. Okay, so the advice here is I'm going to be, very frank. Don't hide. It's Scorpio season. I feel like this is the best season to get everything out and really see what it looks like. Do you really see a future with this person? So your desire, Leo, is to be in this bubble of relationship, yet this person may not even be able to provide you with all those desires. What are we doing? All right. And this could also be, look at the moon, look at the full moon. What the fuck? And this could also be, like I said, vice versa. So this is why communications need to be clear, because some of y'all might think that y'all in a beautiful partnership and your partner is doing this. You staying with yourself. Let's channel that anger. So very, very important for my Leos, channel the anger into creativity and make some money. Whatever that may be. Deep, oh, how spirit picked for you. Deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held. So for those of you who are in a relationship, I'm not telling you go run away and do your own. No, for those of you who are in a relationship, ask to be held, ask to be nurtured, ask for uh ask for some time alone for yourself. For those of you who have built an amazing communication with your partner, you will be granted that space. For others of you who haven't, there's going to be a sense of, oh, this person wants to control me. They don't want me to do anything with my life, that energy. And that's what's going to really show you if you still want to be in this partnership or be with yourself. This replenishing is needed. All right. Don't forget to like, comment, and, share, you know. All right. Look how beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It just feels so sensual. Look at the moon. This is like the new moon that's coming up for next month. It's really going to show you how you've been treating yourself when it comes to love. Deep replenishment during a deep zodiac sign season. Next. Virgo. And if you haven't watched the video for the next 2 weeks, what's happening, go check that out. I also wrote an article on the energy of Mars. It goes into April 2025. Okay. I have that 12-month annual reading happening, so go ahead and sign up for that. Virgo, what you got? Ooh, Virgo, what you got? Virgo, ha, ha, ha. All right, so this is in reverse. The King of Wands. You graduated. Virgo, I don't know what you've been doing with yourself. I don't know what you've been doing with yourself, but when it comes to love, baby, there's this thing of leaving the past in the past. And you've been doing that. You've been in a space of recognizing what has held you back. You've allowed yourself to be in the present moment so that you can clear your path. And now you're in a space of, yes, being vulnerable, but at the same time, connecting with your inner child to see what your inner child desires, allowing your inner child to speak up when it comes to love. So for those of you who are in a partnership, there is, again, also this energy of more connectiveness. For you and your partner, you both are going to be connecting with your inner child. When it comes to Virgo, there's going to be a sense of playfulness, right, in your relationship. Whatever you've been through in the past in your relationship, things are lightening up. All right. Things have been lightening up, and you guys have been seeing more clearly on how you want to move forward in this next partnership, working together. For those of you who are in transition into your next love life, baby, just look at both the arms wide open. Keep listening to that sensual music. Keep taking those love baths. Keep throwing in more self-worth into yourself, and that is definitely going to be assisting you into connecting more with that partner. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. You can literally, Virgo, this is for you. You can literally, for those of you who are desiring to connect to your next lover, connect with them in the ether. I know, connect with them in the ether. Sit and have a meditation and ask God, Source, Universe, to connect you with that intimate partner through meditation. That shit works. All right. For some of you who's like, oh, I don't want to date, I don't want to play around. All right. Well, then get serious. All right. Meditate. Sit at the same time, meditate with some loving music, and connect in the happy thoughts with your partner, whatever that person is. I don't fucking know who that person is, but God, Source, Universe does. Make some space for those of you who are desiring to be in the next love experience. All right, it's going to be popping off you. Others of you, the choices that you have made in love has cleared up. Again, this look at the sky. This is clarity when it comes to love. There's clarity of when it comes to friendships that didn't serve you anymore. I feel like everything has been burned at the stake. And some of you might be good at love magic. Virgos. I don't know. That came out. That's not for everybody. All right. Grand Rising. Hey, Callie in the building. Yes. What's your moon sign? Unbound. Oh, yes. All right. Releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. I mean, I can't be making this up. Y'all be seeing me shuffle. What did I just say? Sometimes I just feel like spirit be playing with me, right? This is why I only pull out one card. You see that? Look at everything that you are releasing. Look at everything that you are releasing. Look at the moon is working on some actions on all of us. Does this card always got all the moons on it? The moon, oh, the movie in this. All right. Yo, unbound, release, let go, allow yourself to flow. Stop playing, Virgo. All right. Sun, moon, and rising. I feel like your heart is guiding you, and it's time for you to let that happen. There's a sense of releasing control for the month of November when it comes to love. Allow your partner to surprise you. Allow yourself to be surprised on these new dates, right? You guys are very particular, very intricate, very instructional. Chill the fuck out. It's a difference of being assertive and knowing what you desire and only having that one track mindset of what you desire and not having a free flow to invite miracles into your love life. All right, that's a whole word. I'm off this. Hey. Oh, who's that? Y'all didn't even let me say it. I'm going to put it back. The angels and archangels, thank you so much for being here. We are here with Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Oh, we doing good timing. Libra. Oh, you got the Queen of Cups in reverse. Cups is all about your emotions. Libra, let me tell y'all something. Right now, yeah, Libra sons. Right now, I do feel like you do desire to be. There's two things that are happening. There's someone who is desiring to lead you and your family. If you have kids, if you do not have kids, there's a sense of someone coming in and desiring to guide you and protect you, right? You can see that. This person is also in their feminine, so they do have that balance with their masculine and their feminine. With this, it's up to you to allow this person to lead. I do feel like if you have kids, they might be protecting you also, so they could have some type of influences on who you're dating right now. For those of you who are in partnerships, everything for Libras, should you desire to let the person in your life guide you for the month of November, you can discover new things in partnerships. All right. The other thing I'm seeing here is you wanting to be the man or the provider or having to be the provider this month. It all depends what your situation is. I do feel like for those of you who have to be the provider, it's because there might have been some financial hardships within your partner's side or your side. So there might be a sense of having to step up. There's also those of you who are leaving this relationship and I was just like, I'm stepping it up for myself and my kids. So this could be a double energy with you being the feminine and the masculine in your love experience now when it comes to November. This also talks about releasing and allowing love to show you how good it could get. How good it could get. With the feathers here, some of you might be dating somebody from a different background, right? That's that native energy right there. So if you are dating, allow yourself to date somebody from a different background. It might go well for you. It might go well. This also talks about choices, right? There's a space between these people. So there's a lot of space for decision making. So I don't feel like for the month of November there's anything that you have to rush into. The Queen of Cups, you're very in tune with your emotions, or the person that you're dating is very in tune in their emotions. So there's a lot of clarity because of people being in tune in their emotions. Your Libra moon trio, definitely. Oh, the children, right? Yes, yep. Whoever got children definitely have them. Also, saying that could mean that you may be too caught up. Also, they just me making noise all the time. I hope that y'all can't hear it. The children are also occupying a lot of your time when it comes with you and your partner, if you are in a relationship. So that also could mean for you to, make some time for you and your partner for the month of November. And also some of y'all are also contributing all of your energy towards motherhood and not dating. I'm not here to tell you date for November, but I am here to say open up to at least thinking about it. And with the feathers, I do feel like, why did I do that? With the feathers, I do feel that you're getting messages. For those of you who are intuitive and connect, you're getting messages like, go over here, you're going to meet somebody, go over there. So follow your intuition. Birds and messages. Ooh, the crumbling. What are you clinging onto? What are you? Let it go. Let it fucking go like Frozen. All right, Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Do you see? For those of you who have been asking, should I let it go? Let it crumble. Let it crumble. What are you clinging onto when on the other side? Look what's this. On the other side. What's on the other side? Oh, yeah, I don't hear the noise. I thought you said you didn't hear me. Okay, good. I got scared because I'm about to get hyped. Do you see what's on the other side? You are being guided heavily for the month of November, even to discover a new path to love. Libras, you got that Venus energy, right? Venus is in Capricorn. With Venus being in Capricorn, there's a lot that is transpiring for you when it comes to changes. Capricorn is going through its own energy when it comes to Pluto exiting. So there's a lot of exiting happening for you. Exiting the way you're pleased, exiting the way you please others. But baby, let it go. And I don't mean let the relationship go. Let go of the illusions in the relationships and see things for what it is. All right, we moving on. That was a big aggressive. Sagittarius, what the fuck y'all been up to? Y'all been quiet. That's because Venus was in your sign. So what you was out there doing? There be some wild signs out there. Sagittarius, y'all wild. I ain't judging y'all. I grew up, my aunt was a Sag. She was wild. When I tell you she was the one throwing parties, all right? She was the one that was throwing parties, and at the end of the night, there was something happening. She had a couple of boyfriends at one time. Sagittarius. All right, Sag. You have the Magician. When it comes to love for the month of November, what are you creating? Whatever you're creating is what's going to come your way. This is what November is saying to you. You are the magician of your love life. I'm hearing love triangle. Cut that shit the fuck out if you don't desire to be in a love triangle. Let that shit go right now. All right. This right here talks. Look at the moon. Look at the fucking moon right there again. All right. Magician. The magician holds all elements: earth, air, water, fire, your passion, your emotions, what you desire to see in the real world, and what you desire to think in a relationship. How are you creating that for you? One thing about Sag, yo, I will say this: if you desire to live a freedom life, a life of freedom, and you're entering into a new love life, keep it 1000, keep it real so that you can still be yourself. Yeah, Sag, I do know how to have a good time. All right. So it's, what are you creating? What are you cultivating for yourself? How are you desiring to experience love? This is the one I'm getting, a white the mercado type of thing, right? With the cape and everything. I do feel like Sagittarius, you might be in a space of feeling like you don't have choices. You have, I feel like, up to this point, you have conditioned yourself to feel like you don't have choices. That's for some of you. There's choices and you can create them. All right. How do you want to experience it? It is up to you. I do feel like some of you have just recently gotten out of a love experience and you like, what the hell? I don't want to, I hear this. I don't want to experience this anymore. So don't ask for that. This is the time when November is saying, we know what happened and how is it going to get better for you? It's all up to you. I do feel also that shifting your mindset in the nighttime when it comes to love can work magic for you. In other words, rather than to be saying to yourself, why am I laying in bed by myself? Even if you do have a significant other, begin to start getting the Lulu and saying to yourself, oh, you know, my significant other is coming in a little bit later, but I know that he's here. Put some pillows, or she's here, or it's here. I don't know. Put some pillows, act like somebody's hugging you. I don't know. First and foremost, nobody's ever going to know you're doing that. All right. Secondly, it's your life and it's your desires. However, let's move away from crying at night on why we don't have somebody next to us. That's not for everybody. Others of you who are in a love experience, relationship, married, what is it that you want to experience next? What do you guys want to experience together next? And you guys are fun. So if you have a significant other who is not quite fun, then it's time to see what does fun mean to them and see how you can combine that or express what fun means to you. I do feel like that is here as well. Answer the call. What is it? What is your soul calling you to do? I mean, I don't really got to say much about that. I just said something. Like, honestly. This says it all. Should you desire to experience a much more harmonious love life, then you go ahead and cultivate that through writing. You don't have to be sitting there doing magic or anything like that. First of all, we're not binding anybody. You know, we're not summons. We're not. What we are doing is going deep into ourselves. Where's your level of emotions? What is your love? What is your love language? I spoke about that other day. A lot of us don't even know how many different love languages there is for us to be sitting here just focusing on one love language. All right. Next. Scorpio. Scorpio, you been having fun. Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising. I'm out here sweating and shit. Ooh, Scorpio with the 10 of Wands in reverse. Oh, you connecting with spirit. First and foremost, you got some exes, Scorpio that's trying to come back. Or they're not trying to, yeah. Yeah, if they're not trying to come back, they're trying to see what you up to, you know, to see if they still have a chance. Fuck them. Fuck that. You ain't got time for that. Right now, in the reverse with the 10 of Wands, you connecting with God source universe, and you saying to yourself, I'm ready. Those are, you better be fucking ready. Hurry up. Get yourself together for this next love experience. For those of you who are going through that wave, for others of you who are in a love life, right? Relationship, you are connecting with God source universe so that you can be able to get back into this relationship and see where is it going, right? Your significant other is also wondering why are you so distant. So some of y'all are being distant and not explaining why. I don't know what's going on with that. This is the month to do so. Some of you are leaving some relationships. The Love experience is not there anymore. You don't kind of like, there's no energy of in love with you. That was kind of, you got Mars and Pluto acting up. Mars and Pluto rule your sign. So when I say that you're igniting this month's love, you're igniting it. You know what you desire. You know what type of person you are, in a sense, cultivating and looking for. You're using your magic on the low, because you don't tell everybody you're using your magic. And you really have everything. You really have everything that you are meant to use at this time to cultivate that love, even when it comes to the work that you have been doing in the past. I do feel like I said some exes are coming in. Maybe there's an ex that did the work and it's coming back. And so you've been connecting, and now you guys can experience something different. That's not for everybody. So no, not all of your exes is coming back, okay? And it's gonna be roses and dandy. Nonetheless, you are aware of what you desire, and you keep speaking to God, so it's universe, to bring you in this next love experience. And this person could be showing up. This could be something new if you are calling in a new soul experience. I got great energy with this. The 10 is released. So I do feel like you've been in the space. Your Venus is in Scorpio. Ooh. I do feel like you are in the space of knowing what you want. Stay in alignment. Stay in alignment. Even if you are in a relationship, stay in alignment of what you desire and keep expressing that to your partner. There's a shift that's going to be happening this month of November for my Scorpios. Grand shift. Like your self-worth. What Venus did to you, your self-worth is all the way up there. All the way up there. See? They can't fuck with you. The inner temple, devotion. Tune in to the portal of your heart. Look at this. This looks like this is the portal of her heart. She's just connecting all of my desires. And then boom, look at this. Na, 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 na. Hey, you can fuck with me. I don't really gotta say much. Like I said, what I said, stay in tune. It also talks about doing some heart chakra work. Do some heart chakra work so you can stay grounded in your heart and what you truly desire. Don't waver. This is like somebody being grounded, knowing exactly what they want, manifesting their partner, right? Through meditation. Okay, now we got a couple of things happening here. Listen, Linda, right? Like Gracia would say, listen, Linda. All I'm saying is let's get it together, all of us, so that the power of love creates an enormous energy to raise vibrations on the planet. Like I can express it more than you can experience it. Right? I've done meditations where I'm just sitting here and I'm envisioning the world, and I'm just pouring all of my love into the world, right? Without nobody knowing, and I'm just here crying and crying. And that energy right there feels so good. So the more that we get into loving ourselves, the more that we open ourselves up to receive love, the more that we get into the love experience, the easier it's going to be to bring peace into the world, because love wins it all. So it's not only about sharing it with someone else, it's sharing it with yourself first. See, that's why I'm doing a 21-day mirror work. Because man, listen, from 18 to 33, baby, I'm set. It's the little baby, you know? She like, girl. All right, who's this? Capricorn. Come on now. The Ace of Swords. with Venus and Capricorn, and this is what you're doing in reverse. So some of you Capricorns are battling with yourself on what your next love experience is going to be. The Ace of Swords also talks about being determined. Others of you are determined on who you're choosing. You might have two options at this current time, and you're like, I know who I desire. And it might not even be none of y'all two. Okay, so calm down. All right. Or you could be in a transition to being chosen for this next love experience. And I ain't saying that y'all was waiting for somebody. All I'm saying is somebody was clearing up their past energy so that they can be ready for you. So Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And not for nothing, with Pluto exiting, there's tons of possibilities. Okay. So I want to say by the end of the month, you're going to be, while there's some confusion in your love life right now, there can be by the end of the month an assertiveness and a decision, that a ground breaking decision that you're making. All right. So that could be, again, some of y'all might now get that work is not as fun as experiencing love. That's not all of y'all. I know y'all get this money. All right. With that, with that being said, some of y'all are actually shifting that work love balance, work play balance. And you're going to be in November experiencing more of your partner. I like that. Y'all be, I love you. And just be throwing cash. Come on, we need a hug, Capricorn. So I do feel like some of that vulnerability is going to be seeking out of you by the end of the month. Congratulations. All right. Others of you that are transitioning into a new love experience, you will be more in tune into what you desire in your next love life. And you're ready for it. You're assertive. I feel like some of y'all are going to be dating a lot this month. Date. With the swords again, the Ace of Swords is the beginning. So right, the beginning of dating, you just starting to date again, giving yourself that opportunity to see how you have been healing, letting go. Others of you will be in your space, clearing out past love and starting fresh as well. And those of you who are in partnerships are shifting away from old love patterns into new ones. Creating something new already. No triangles, no more being a menace to. Yep. Hey! If you wasn't live, you ain't getting that message. Go, Mika. Go, Mika. Go. All right. Yes. Ooh, boundaries. What the fuck did I say? Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Look at this. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? For those of you who are in the space of sharing your new love experience, cut that shit the fuck out, right? Others of you who are, again, dating and not protecting your energy, learn how to do that. For others of you who are in a relationship where you have been giving, and you haven't been learning how to receive, set some boundaries to see what that looks like for this month. Create a jar. And yes, I'm gonna say it, keep tabs on how much you have received in the month. And I'm not talking about monetary, right? We're here in the love aspect. The career and money stuff is on Friday. We'll talk about that on Friday. All right. Don't forget to like the video. And so building boundaries. Whether if it's when you go on a date, you're wearing some crystals, whether if you're introducing new protective flow into, your home. I'm hearing building a love altar, right? To protect your relationship, right? Protecting doesn't mean that you're binding yourself with people. It's just like allowing yourself to have a great experience, just like you will protect yourself from energies, you protect your relationship, you protect your business, you protect your job, right? It's all about you and what you desire to protect here. You know, keep your energy to yourself. All right. I like that. Capricorn. And man or woman, you don't be having to have, you don't have to be intimate with everybody either to see if they're the one for the moment. And some of you are also not going emotional into this stuff as well. With the swords and the boundaries, there's not a lot of emotions going into stuff. So you might be even dating and not having no emotions towards that. Capricorn, we moving into emotions. So if it's not giving you something, spark, let it go. All right. Aquarius, you just jumping. Ooh, you just jumping out. All right. The 10 of Swords. Aquarius, peace. Peace and love. With this butterfly, there's a new beginning in your partnership. A lot of communication barriers have been depleted, dissolving. For those of you who are in partnerships, this is beautiful energy in November of connectedness. You see the white flag is like, I'm surrendering. There's a sense of, for those of you who have been a bit masculine in the energy in the relationship, can now be a bit more feminine in the relationship. The butterfly talks about bringing a new into your love life. For those of you who are in partnerships, I do say add something exciting in November that's gonna create memories, right? I do feel like creating memories at this time, after all that you've been through at this current time, creating memories is more profound right now. To go back to when you can say, remember we were going through this? Well, look, we did something that helped us. So the patterns that you guys create now, Aquarius, in your love experience, those of you who are in partnerships, is going to build a foundation of tools so that when things get into that space again, you can tap back into that. So it's going to be tools that's going to help you continue this love experience, love relationship, partnership that you have going on. For others of you who are in transition and Aquarius, all right, just open up. All right, open up to receive. Open up to receive love. I do feel like there, you guys were in a space of not knowing if you even want to experience love in this lifetime, right? And so you come to your senses. All right, because this is what the fuck Earth is about, at least a little bit of it. And with the 10 of Swords, you're surrendering to those thoughts and you're opening up yourself to partnerships. You guys are even in the space of meditating in November, getting closer to what that feels like. So you're in a space, I don't know why I'm beating myself up like this. You're in a space of knowing what it feels like to experience love because you're activating and upping your self-love. All right. But you're also opening up and connecting to people. Some of y'all are dating on the low. For the month of November, really open up for you. I say do some affirmations, right? Or some affirmations. Why am I in a loving relationship? Why is my relationship giving me all that I desire? Why am I giving my partner all that they desire? Why is it so easy to communicate with my partner on a daily basis, right? I know it sounds so add your feelings. How amazing does it feel to connect with my significant other on a daily basis? Ooh, I love waking up every day, having my legs touched by my significant other. Like whatever that may mean to you, right? I feel like this month, amp that up for yourself, said Aquarius, so that you can be able, right? Because you are air sign, you got this air. It's also about changing your mindset from what you've seen past relationships be, which could be nothing, into partnerships. Others of you, clear up your mindset on how the love experience was. Oh, hey, boo. It'll be here for you. I be liking when y'all be popping up, because then it pops into my head some of the experiences that my peeps are going through. And it's so beautiful. It's beautiful to know some stuff about my friends, but not everything. Aquarius, you lit. Protection. Call back your power. Cut the cords and soul retrieval. All right. So that goes back to this, right? With this whole surrendering stuff. If you are in a space of surrendering into a new love life, allow yourself to release the past, right? With the soul contract, yes, we all do have soul contracts. We had a soul contract. If you want me to talk about that, let me know. That gets a little bit deep, and it's not for everybody, but I'll talk about it. We have a soul contract with our parents coming down here. I mean, this is what it has been said, it's been recorded, and it's just a whole bunch of stuff out there. Nonetheless, soul contracts, it does talk about you writing a letter saying to yourself that you release, Aquarius, especially Aquarius, but anybody could use it. Aquarius for November, that you release any unhealthy soul contracts that has already been served, or that you no longer want to serve or be part of. Any oath. We do a lot of oaths. We do a lot of bondage in past lives, if you believe in that, and it all trickles back onto here, which is why sometimes we feel stuck with somebody and we can't even understand why we may be feeling stuck, and it can be like literally a soul contract. So I do feel like for some of my Aquariuses, go back into that. If you believe in that, cut some of that off. It's not necessarily cutting cords, it's literally cutting these contracts, right? Voiding these contracts. I'll see if here on YouTube I post a video about contracts so y'all can start getting to know what that is. Nonetheless, protect yourself. Protect yourself this month when it comes to love. Protect what you desire. If you're in a partnerships and you guys are having great communication and you express what you desire, then protect that. Stay home to that, right? Prime example, you desire to be in this partnership, and you desire for the mornings to be for you, and for your partner to maybe cook you breakfast or something like that. Maybe for Monday and Tuesday. Honor that. Honor that request into your relationship. Don't just have these conversations anymore where you're saying, oh, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, and then everybody goes back to square one. Pisces. Let me see TikTok, because we got 9%. And if you are here, go on YouTube and follow. All right. Don't forget that once we get to 650, I'm doing a giveaway. Pisces, baby. Let me talk to you real quick. Starting January 2025, you and Virgo, get close. Starting January 2025, that North Node and South Node in Pisces and Virgo, it's really going to be affecting you, particularly Sun, Moon, and Rising. So I would advise for right now to go and start researching what that means. How can you get suggestions? I'm gonna come through and share that with you guys. I'm gonna do a podcast on that. Nonetheless, start getting ready for 2025, because it's gonna get intense for you. Yep. Because you have Saturn and Neptune in your sign, and then you have yeah. So let's go to today and November, your love life. So Aquarius reading, yes, thank you. Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I like it. It's in reverse. There's a lot of reverse this month for many of us, which means that we're doing a lot of internal work, which for me makes sense. Scorpio season, deep work. So some of y'all might not even take action this month, but you're cultivating the action. Pisces, you got the Queen of Wands in reverse. This gives me love institutionalization. Is that a word? Love institutionalization. It might be. We're going to look it up. If not, we're going to keep it here. Okay. So basically, I do feel like some of y'all feel trapped in the love life or love experience that you're going through now. Some of y'all might be in relationships that you're not too found with. Others of you are going to be going to court, right? Going to court for divorce in November. At the starting, some of you might be getting married, but I don't know if you're being forced to marry somebody. That's not for everybody. Right? This person it doesn't give me a sense of happiness, even though it's the Queen of Wands. Wands is about passion, fire. But I do feel like some of y'all might not be passionate about the person that you're marrying. Is it an arranged marriage? For those of you who are marrying for money, I have to say this. For those of you who are marrying for money, things might not be as clear as you may think. So be sure that you are receiving the amount that they say they were going to receive. All right. For others of you, through this relationship, even though it may feel institutionalized, it's going to grow. It's going to grow into something beautiful. All right. So there's some doubts for those of you who are in your next love life train. Woo, woo. And you fear the unknown. You don't know where it's going. You feel like, again, my Pisces feeling like y'all trapped. You like to be free. So you're feeling trapped, but this is not for some of you. This is actually growth, right? With this green, this is growth and this glow within your heart chakra, where some of the structure is required in your love life so that you can be one on your next mission. I don't know what your next mission is. That's not for everybody. For others of you, this partnership and union is going to help you be more stabilized, be more grounded, be more into the present moment. For others of you, you're bringing this in for yourself. You're basically pretty much closing yourself in, getting to know yourself a little bit better, working on yourself. Who am I? So if you are in a relationship, allow yourself to share, because I do feel like some of y'all going to be quiet for November. Fuck being quiet. Share what you are going to be shifting for those who are around you, so that they don't be surprised, like, oh, you're not going to be able to do this for me anymore. No, I need that energy for myself so that I can be able to grow, so I can be able to love myself more, even if you are in a love experience. Leap. That's exactly what I feel. You see what I'm saying? That whole restriction. I also feel that could be something with your mind. You're restricting yourself. You feel like this love experience, this love life, or getting into the next love life can feel restricting, but that's all here as well. Something that some people always tell me, sometimes I'll be feeling like that. I'm not going to front. I'm down with you, Pisces, Sometimes I'll be feeling like, oh, it's too incarcerating, right? And the reality is that we can create the experience that we desire. So this is why I say speak up on your desires, right? Leap. It says, you go first, the universe will catch you. Yeah, definitely an arranged marriage there. Leap. All right. You go first and the universe got you. So you go first and the universe got you. If you going into yourself first, do it. Work on your heart chakra, work on yourself, and boom, the universe got you. You see the roses going up and connecting. All right. For those of you who desire to go into this love experience, do it. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. And something with this Taurus full moon that's coming up that's really gonna push us to that next level. All right, let me pull out one card of the collectors, because we spiritual as fuck. Y'all, what's going on with our love life? We're about to go into our money next, and I'm pretty sure that's probably popping and stuff, right? You've been work on your fucking heart. I'm working on my heart too with you. All right. Luca crawled into my bed last night. All right. This is the Saturn Saturn. All right. Jasper. I got this from my crystal dealer. And that crawled into my bed. All right. And no, I didn't put it there. I was fixing something, I don't know. And then I went and it was like, hello. I'm like, nobody called you on the, why you over here? All right. It's up to you to find beauty in the ugliest days. Ooh. All right, hold on, because y'all know as I get older, your girl vision improves. Everyone's, oh, let me do it like this. Sorry. Boom. Everyone, oh, like that. Okay. Everyone's survived some super shifty, oh, everyone survives some super shitty days. But even when it comes to those crappiest of crap days, if you look back, you can pretty much always find something beautiful. Maybe someone was unexpectedly kind to you, or for a split second, the startling golden sun made you forget your life was crumbling. Or perhaps there was donuts with sprinkles at your first AA meeting. The trick is to train yourself to spot the beauty in that very moment, aka real time. It makes the ugly days a little less ugly. So even during this month of November, all right. So even if in this month of November, if shit goes left, be ready to look at the beautifulest flower, all right, and be in the fucking present moment. I'm off this. I'll see y'all for the other reading. Give me a like. I love y'all. Thank you for being with me. Let me get out of here. I gotta fuck with my ancestors.